powerful. 90%. They're so by their mindset, not comprehend primary front of us, crushed with primary finally profits are small. First and tragic half of them, having now dissected half of them. We find that mark and counterpart profits naturally, and they are with a tragic and mathematical.
Right, GM. And join any of the social. Also on Facebook, X, and join on Twitch. Watch the analysis. GM. Welcome to CTNG Wall Street Traders Floor, where we trade the market and the probabilities in the market. That is wrong. It's a bull market, and the bull market just get started. Everything is looking unlike, not showing the vibes. Most places are still, people are still feeling what's going on. Are we sure that we're in the bull market? So many people are still feeling, are you sure that this is true? Some are still believing, probably we are not sure. So it's all depending on you, what you believe in. So GM everyone once again, and let's go and see what's happening. Yesterday, Bitcoin touched 121,000, right? Yeah, 100. I think $121,080. Yeah, 121,000. $121,000. Right. So from something that started like a journey or like a dream, like a play, like it was not, like it's not gonna be on that very day after this 4 hours. Because if I use daily, I would say it's 47. Let me check from 4 hours. They will broke out of the. Sorry, my chart is very, very messy. That's why I have so many. I'm keeping my records. So after that very day, we had a very sharp retest. The market rejected on 28, which is Sunday. Market move here, and everybody say, "Oh, this is a lie. This is a joke." So September, it's a joke. It's a lie. It's just a joke. You are just playing. Market it cannot go to bull run. We are not in a bull season. That is a joke. That is a lie. For 109, market was joking, and today Bitcoin have hit 121,000, $22. So that is the great lesson that everyone have to learn about. So many news, so many distractions. Everywhere is noisy. So many people are saying no, it can't be. So many are saying don't worry. Some say wait for 113, wait for 114, it will return. Some gave their last distance to be 117, it will retest. Will come back to 107. Like play, Bitcoin have done 113, bypass it, 114, and Bitcoin have touched 121. Now, Bitcoin is coming for what? A retest. Some of them might have entered yesterday. Now Bitcoin is retested. Now some of them might even enter at 121 or almost 120. And imagine that Bitcoin say, okay, let me come and retest what I have pumped. Let me come down to 118,000 to retest. Some of them will be liquidated again. They will say, see it, I said it, I said it. This is not bull run. Because you are at the right time. When the market pump, market will go for a retest and continue the movement. So the time you are busy making argument, saying it's a lie, it's a true, it's not that, it's not this, market is busy making movements, right? So it's up to you to know when you're gonna enter the market and when you're not gonna enter. Solana, like play, like joke, Solana have done 200 and the, almost $235, almost to 235. From something that fell down to 90,000, from 190, something that fell to 190. Solana have done 230 something. Like play, Ethereum that came down to 3,800 and something is now at 4,000, almost 4,005. That is the case of bull market. I believe that you have pen and paper, you have written down this experience. Don't forget it. Don't forget nothing. See it as a very important information. That unless you don't want to make crypto your main job or a skill you want to build on. But if crypto is a skill you want to build on, you want to stay in this want to stay in crypto for the longest. If you have not written down this experience, you are a joker. You have to write down, take your jota, write 28th of September 2025. The bull run started while a lot of people were still arguing. In your paper, or go to your chart. You see the way I do my own on my chart? See my chart? I've showed people before, right? See my chart. Inside my chart, I put my own information. That's it. Bull run 2025. Now, what happened on the set before the bull run? This is 2024 all-time high. That's December. That all-time high that happened December, that pump, that's last year. That entered January 2025. That is where the pump started for 2025 bull run. It's my record. I have to write it down and keep it on my charts. Because this is what I want to do as a lifetime. Crypto is something I want to do for a lifetime. And it's something that's amazing. I wouldn't want to joke with it. So every information that happens there, I put it down. That was why I go down my chart to 2027, where the chart started. I have record. I wrote down everything. Because every information you miss in this market, you have missed it, if not forever. So don't allow yourself to miss any information in this market. It's very, very important that you always keep these records straight, because you are going to meet them again and again. All right. Next boom, you are going to still meet a time where everybody will be saying no, no, yes, no, yes. You're going to still meet it again, where the noise will be so much on the TL, where everybody will be saying we are moving, we are not moving. So make sure you keep of whatever happens in this market. Make sure you keep record of your experience in this journey, because there must be a time where all these things are going to resurface again. The only thing that can stand you out in the market is the information you kept. You will now go back to your jota, and you will now remember that so time this thing happened before. This thing has ever happened before. If you are not keeping records in this our journey, don't know how you're going to do it. But however, you and you alone know how you want to treat this journey. But I'm taking crypto as a time business, so I'm taking it serious. I'm putting down all the informations everything that happens in the market, whatever happens when it does happen, I keep all the records, and it's helping me until today. Helping me until today. It's not helping me to make money now. It's helping me to prepare me what is coming in it. My evidence, not the money now. My evidence is the money I'm going to make in the future. But right now, I am building myself in this niche which I have chosen, and I fell in love with this niche. So what am I going to do first? What I'm going to do first is to use my opportunity, this opportunity to keep records of this niche, records that will help me in the future. Because I know so well that there is a lot of good things in crypto. So if there are good things in crypto, if there is future in crypto, why can't then I keep record of all the happenings in cryptocurrency market? So if you must succeed in anything you are doing, you do in life, in your Web2 job, try to keep records. Try to gather information about that your niche. That is the only thing that will make you special from others in the same thing you are doing. Because while others will be asking or looking for a way to survive, you already know the way out, right? So that is all I have for you this morning, and I will advise you to, do the same thing. Keep your records straight. Don't play with the information, and always work hard. Never to be distracted by the noise. Instead, use your time to study. I believe that every day here, I believe you are seeing different things on my chart. You are seeing different trend lines, different things I do on my chart. All those things you see me doing, all these things you see on my chart every time, is because I'm always looking for secrets, how to make myself better. This niche. That's why you see me every time. Every time I open my chart, you see so many drawings, so many this, so many that. Because I'm looking for a way to make I'm looking for a way to make myself better trader. So you out there, crypto is good. I really love crypto, and I wish you can also pay attention to it. Wish you can pay attention. For real, I wish you do. It's gonna make sense. For real, you're gonna enjoy it as well. So what I'm saying is this: keep your records and your informations. Okay, mark your charts. Mark every event that happens in the. Mark it on your charts. Keep them there. They are going to help you in the future. The time will come when you will need them. By that time, you might be all alone in your house. Be asking, when did that bull run happen? And how did that bull run happen? Because you don't have any information. Probably might have forgotten how everything happened. Keep information about all the happenings to industry. All right, Solana, USDT dominance, and the Bitcoin dominance. What is the market? Where are we heading to? This bull market. Right. Now, I told us that when I was doing an analysis on weekly, I told us that this weekly candle is looking bullish. Then does it mean that the market is not going to respect this guy one day out of this week. I'm still still believing that they will respect this guy, despite that they have been respecting it during the week. Every day they do respect it by giving it maybe either they give it a 12 hours pump or they give maybe hours pump. But I'm also believing that this guy is supposed to get, even if it's one day pump, probably today or tomorrow. Let's see what's going to happen. What is happening in the Bitcoin 12 hours? 12 hours candle is looking hot. That bullishness is something that we all have to be watchful towards that. 12 hours is on a continuation pattern, trying to break out completely out of resistance level, and it was broken yesterday, and 12 hours is on a very major journey, and this journey is a journey, oh Lord, the journey that 12 hours is moving, the journey, that journey is very strong. You know, the journey of 124,000 is on a journey of 124,000. Remember yesterday I told us that 12 hours is on a journey to go to 120, 121. Did he not do it? It does that exactly to what I said, 120, 121. And it have already done that. Now, 12 hours is moving, entering a very strong journey. And that journey is that journey is going to be difficult to 124,000. That is the journey that the 12 hours candle is. 12 hours candle want to embark on 124,000 journey. How is he going to make it today? Bitcoin 124,000 today. How possible is that? 12 hours candle is in that I'm on a journey. Go to 125 or possibly, because once it enter 124, it's definitely going to take the highs. Probably 124.9, 124, 124.9, 125k or plus. How possible for these 12 hours to make this journey? This is a very difficult journey. A journey where there is heavy resistance. A journey where there is heavy resistance that can beat the candle backward. That is where the 12 hours candle is embarking right now. Now, USDT dominance on the has already taken the lows. I've taken the lows of this week. And if this guy failed to pump today and this weekend, and we close like this, next week, I'm going to take this, might be attempting to take this low. The way this bull run is running, the way Bitcoin is pumping, a lot of things are going in my mind. It seems that if Bitcoin continue this thing, the way it's running, it means that two things is going to happen. Either Bitcoin is going to do this, or bull run will finish very quick, or bull run will end so like bull run will end in like when people never ever imagine it's going to end. Where thing is moving, where Bitcoin is running, it means that bull run, either Bitcoin is going to make crazy numbers or bull run is going to end earlier than expected. Because this guy is looking weak. The daily is supposed to bounce from here today. The daily is supposed to bounce here today. this daily, because this is forming a pattern. If you don't know, this is forming a pattern. In case you don't know what will happen, we are forming a pattern. We are forming back a reversal pattern. In case you don't know, the market is targeting this place now, and whatever that's going to happen here today for an upward momentum. So the question is, are we going to have a bounce today, or is it going to break it down? If it breaks this thing down today, that means all these things is validated. Next target is here. So this place is a previous order that was left long time ago. You know when this order was left? Since August. This is where we make that bounce. That day that Bitcoin did 123,000 and rejected, later pumped to 124. This is the order that was left since that August. It's been here waiting. So probably they might use it. Okay, now, do you know why Bitcoin 12 hours candle is trying to make a new record today? Probably I'm thinking that this guy is running to come back to this place, to come and take this loose, and probably form a pattern here. But let me clean this. Me. Those of you that are watching me on YouTube, yes, you are here, you're not watching on YouTube. You'll be asking, what is this man talking about? I'm making an analysis on YouTube and Facebook. So I'm thinking this is what these two candles are showing that the dump will continue. All right. Now the dump will continue because we're gonna have a little pump today, but here probably where it is, or it come up here more, and the dump will continue. Right. Now, if this dump is going to continue, because the way 12 hours is showing strength, 12 hours is telling me that Bitcoin is about to go to 124,000, and this is 124,000. And this is 124,000 left over on USD dominance. Does it mean that Bitcoin is going to 124,000 today? Plus. Because now we have formed a pattern to reverse from here. And normally, I already know that market makers does not reverse like this now easily these days. Now they always extend it. So that means this extension might be here. Extend here. This might be higher low reversal, a little reversal that will happen in the market. Or they make lower high reversal on USD dominance. Probably the market pumping USDT dominance pumping tomorrow. Pumping, giving us maybe 1 day pump, or because if here must react, if here fail to react today, this place must react. Must. So, and this is from the way 12 hours is showing, 12 hours is telling me that it's targeting 124,000. And from this USDT dominance daily, you can see that the only place now that is left after this place now is here. This is the previous leftover of 124,000 when we did 124,000. And this leftover have been here. You know, a bit cheap about leftover. SMC people used to call it liquidity, all right? So they call it what's it called? Don't know this there. Too much grammar. But this is a liquidity that was left for optimal reversal pattern, or me that trade candlesticks. Well, this was a pattern that we used to reverse the market. So whenever I see this, I used to bring it to a layman's understanding as a reversal, a standing reversal pattern that is waiting for us to come back. You know, this thing you are seeing right now is a liquidity. Let's say, I will show you also on Bitcoin. This is a liquidity. All right. When Bitcoin made all-time high of 124, USDT dominance made this low. When Bitcoin made highs of 124. Now, since we made this low, we reversed from here and started pumping. USD dominance use this and go to up, and they take the previous highs. Now, after taking the previous highs, coming back now down, and take this previous low, which means that Bitcoin is going to return back to 124 plus, which means that Bitcoin is going to return 124, 125K plus. Remember that most times market does not come back only to their previous order. They will take it. They will have to take it because it's called liquid. They have to take the lows. That means Bitcoin might decide to come and take the lows of this man, claim the lows, and form a reversal from here. Then we might have a lower, a higher low, and the market will go back for a retest of the dump. So from what 12 hours is saying, 12 hours is saying that it's about to go at the 124 highs. 12 hours is showing strength that is planning to go and take 124 highs. Then USDT dominance on the daily is also showing that, okay, we might probably do our last, we might take these lows here. This was the level that formed this pump. And these days, if this must form a pattern, it means that market makers, they are aware that we'll catch them here. They don't know, for now, they don't use this pattern anymore. They do extend it down and reform another pattern here. So that is why they kept this. That's why they kept this. I've forgotten what SMC call it. That their term they used to use. Yeah, this is it. What how do they call it? Yeah, bullish, bullish liquidity sweep. Okay? Something like that. So they're going to sweep this liquidity to turn bullish. That's, I don't know how they used to, but I know it's something, either bullish liquidity sweep or something. How they used to call it on SMC. Okay. So expect to head towards 124,000 today, according to what 12 hours candle saying that is going on a mission. So expect today, tomorrow, to Monday, we might see 124, 125, depending how they react. So expect that to happen. I don't know how fast it's going to happen today, or if it's going to happen tomorrow. That this guy is still bearish. USDT dominance is bearish. So it needs one more need one more low, probably a very high candle like this one. So tomorrow, phone might use speed, take this lows and bounce and reject. Right? Dump with speed, reject. Then the market will go on weekend holiday. Bitcoin, the Bitcoin bull run, they reduce, and Bitcoin might likely hand over to altcoin by this weekend. Bitcoin might likely hand over to altcoin by this weekend, because look at Bitcoin dominance is already stepping down to 8.75. 8.75 is dropping. The possibility that it's going to hand over probably by this weekend is, the chances are increasing, because this is a reversal. We might likely, though the weekly candle is looking bullish, but we might likely have a rejection. This weekly candle is even forming pattern to pump more. Yeah, just pattern. If this forms this pattern I'm seeing here and pump, that means Bitcoin might even head to 130 something thousand before it will hand over to altcoin. But let's keep watching the weekly and the daily pattern and see what is going to happen. The daily is forming a reversal towards the downside, but weekly is forming towards the upside. Let's see how it's going like investor. If this is the case, if Bitcoin dominance has come to 60, pump to 60%, means Bitcoin might pump to 130 something thousand, or it will hand over to, or it's going to hand over to altcoin pump. Well, we're gonna see the end to it though. We're gonna see the end to it. So guys, focus your attention first of all on the one that is moving. Bitcoin is moving with large caps. Solana is moving. Ethereum is moving. Then focus on those ones until Bitcoin is done, and hand over to Ethereum and other altcoin before you can look for altcoin. For now, altcoin will be bleeding. See how they are? They will pump. Once Bitcoin dump, they will sell off everything they have. So the secret of trading altcoin now is enter and collect profit and run. Take your profit and run. I did altcoin right now, like yesterday. Some of them that did crazy numbers yesterday, like red, like likes of red, likes of where's the other one? Dexy XPX. And I tried yesterday also. Some of them that tried yesterday. And I tried yesterday. 8 fee pump yesterday. AIA USDT. That coin made crazy numbers yesterday. AIA. That nigga pumped waiting no good. The guy did 200 something percent. So and it's dropping already. About to pump again. So many of them are doing crazy number, but the problem is that they don't last. Their pump doesn't last. It will also sell off. So you enter, you collect your profit and run because it is not their turn yet. Bitcoin is still powering the market. You can see this cookies. So many of them made crazy numbers yesterday. So many of altcoin. But the problem is that their dump used to be crazy. So if you are trading altcoin, anyone they catch, collect the money run because when Bitcoin is dropping, some of them cannot even cannot hold themselves. They will sell off everything totally they have made. Right? So for now, it is Bitcoin and the very, very strong high cap projects are still moving right now. It's very strong. Solana is still very, very strong. So you focus on them, take your money from those ones. BNB, very, very strong project. BNB is still powering, almost going to 101,000, still pumping. BNB is a very strong project. That guy, is not joking. Still in a very upward momentum. These guys, and their team, they are not joking. They break this trend line today. I don't know, say they have another level. So CZ and his team, they are very, very hardworking people. Can also focus on those ones, all those large caps. They are pumping, right? This Solana standing very strong. OKB, all these guys still standing strong, right? Hyperliquid, them they are trying. Not people like Ton. No, don't go to Ton. Ton is 1 minute and dump the next second. Ton is behaving like a newborn baby. They're not ready to make money. So the market is still bullish. 12 hours is still very bullish. Still very bullish. USDT dominance is still looking like it's gonna give us 2 more candle or 1 more candle before we start looking for it retest or handing over to altcoin. So the total this day is bullish, especially 12 hours. 12 hours is giving a vibe of going to test 124,000 today. can imagine within 3-4 days. First, okay, today is what, third, 28, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3. Within 6 days, Bitcoin moved from heading to 124,000. Is it not crazy? And you are not keeping record of this thing that happened this year, of this bull run, of this record. That means you are not ready to make crypto your work. You're ready to make crypto your work. Keep this record. Write it down. That when the whole market is saying that we are going down, Bitcoin use 6 days and go to all-time high. If we hit 124, it's a record that you should not forget. The record that you should not forget, because the market is not joking. Not joking. Once we break out of these 4 hours, see these 4 hours right now. Once we break out of this place, we're going back to 121K. The only thing that is waiting in the market now is just this few market correct this thing retest that's happening right here on 4 hours. After this thing, we are already moving. So because of this, market might go into consolidation. Maybe one more candle, or one or two 4 hours. The same line consolidate from another pattern. Market is not waiting for you. When you are ready, you can join them. Their own is to continue their movement. They are always right. We are the ones that are wrong. Ethereum, you can see it, 4,516. They are not joking. They are not waiting for you. They are going up, 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 up only. That's what they are doing. 4,516. And remember, Ethereum have not even officially collected power. Once Ethereum collect power from Bitcoin, my brother, you see Ethereum at 10,000 very. Solana, they are not waiting. They are moving up, 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 up only. That is what their name now is, up only. So if you want to join the market, join. Very bullish. Ethereum. Okay, this Solana. Now look at Solana, where Solana is going to face its own main resistance. Solana have not even approached it. 150 something thousand. Where Solana is going to approach his own first resistance. And Solana is still at 131. So for you to know that the journey is, this one is a small thing. Solana will come here today. A little something. Solana is coming here today, straight away. 2 more candle now. Solana is there. 250 something. That one is a joke now. So Solana is coming to his first resistance today. Now, let me check Ethereum. This is his first resistance, and he's going to approach it today. And with the way Bitcoin broke his own, if Solana use the same force and come here, probably he's going to break it and go his way. The way Bitcoin did his own. So now look at Ethereum. Ethereum is at the range of its own resistance. At that range. So if Ethereum breaks out of this place now, so definitely Ethereum might be approaching all this resistance level of 157, 4,400, 4,008, all this level. Ethereum will be approaching them because they are all heading to their resistance level today. So imagine Ethereum heading to, let's say, 4,008 today and first resistance, and come and do some more correction because I know what I'm targeting now is weekend correction. They will now come and consolidate during the weekend. To move now, let's say Solana hit 153. Now consolidate for the weekend. Ethereum do the consolidation for the weekend. On Saturday, Sunday, they consolidate. Monday, maybe Bitcoin will reduce dominance or something, and they continue and start making their own. Then once Bitcoin reduce the dominance back to 56, 56, 55, Ethereum will take over the market. And by then, Ethereum is already at 4,800 and something. Where did it enter? Some of you are still wondering. Some of you are still feeling like, is this dreaming? Are they dreaming? Is this drama? Or is this real? No, the bull run will be over. Because the way this thing is going, I'm suspecting two things. Either market is going to do crazy numbers, or we are going to bull run will end very, very soon. Probably November ending. Or they want to give us a massive pump this year. Because the way they are running, they are not giving 6 days. 6 days. See the way they are running. So I'm thinking, if they broke out of this resistance today, they are going to meet first their own resistance level. Ethereum will go and join Solana. They will face their resistance level today. Same thing with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin go to 124k, that place, let's say 124k, that place will turn towards a very strong resistance level, because it's already a resistance level. At that area will have so many things that will hold Bitcoin there. So that's why you see 121 is giving it a kind of challenge, because inside 121 there's a lot of so see inside this 121, see there's so many levels that can cause the market to reject. So this place we have so many, all these things here, they can cause the market to reject. That's why it's Bitcoin struggling right here. Once Bitcoin break out of here, it's coming 125, 124k. Come and take the highs. Why you see Bitcoin reject from 124 last night was all this high volume node. That's the reason why Bitcoin rejected from 121 last night. Once they are done, they push out of this place. This is the only way out. 124k. Come and take the highs. Probably take the highs, enter 125, consolidate again, maybe for the weekend. Sitting up, down, for the so the market is still on a bullish movement, and today is also still bullish. Okay, still very bullish for today. Bull run continues. So still keep your eye on your favorite altcoin, despite that they are suffering. Bitcoin is making them to suffer, but there is hope for them. I think Asta is trying to. Asta is going to pump today. Put your eye on Asta. Asta is going to pump today. Asta is looking good for today. I think MYS also is looking good for today. I think, yeah. Let's go again today. So MYS is looking good. There's another one that's looking good for today. This red I pumped yesterday. This red is on a movement. This red is gonna do N pattern, right? So this red have done his previous all-time high is, I think, this $1.1 something. So now let me see the previous. Yeah, 1 point something dollars, right? Now this guy is forming M pattern. All right. It have done this one, retested. Now it's going to come and take this highs of 1.1 and go to this next one. So also put your eye on N, this red USDT. It's a meme coin. It does not have that strength. It's not their time yet. It pumps when Bitcoin give them the chance to pump, and dumps again. So like yesterday did very good numbers and dump about both this one and AI. They did almost 100 or something. AI did 200 something percent yesterday. So limited because of Bitcoin. They go and they retest. So but today, I think this guy is going to move again today very soon. Yeah. I think HUSDT as well, something. There was a coin that I saw today that I want to. This hedge might pump a little. But let's see this AIA. AIA. That nigga is looking like one AIA. So AIA is going to continue the pump. There's nothing stopping it yet. So AIA is going to stop. This guy have done 200 and something percent only yesterday. So it's going to go out and test this pump. You can still look for me. I think me. I took my little this thing I make there, and I think I set my order. Don't know where I keep my order. After this analysis, I'm going to check my order if I'm going to adjust it, or it will leave me and start pumping again. There's another coin I saw. There's one there. SPS. Yeah, SPS is still on a bullish trend. Don't forget SPS. SPS is very bullish. Yesterday it did not crazy numbers also on the 4 hours before Bitcoin uh cost it to retest. So you can see that it's about to move again. SPS also ready for right. It bullish order block. Okay, a bullish order block. Yeah. Yes, thank you very much, Emmanuel. It's called bullish order block. That was what I was thinking since. Yeah, bullish order block. Emmanuel Okoro. LD and Alvin. LD. Are you? Okay, WLD on 4 hours is not looking good. On the daily. Okay, on the daily, it's gonna still pump on the daily a little bit. But these 4 hours, these 4 hours now, I'm not sure it's gonna pump on these 4 hours. So wait for next 4 hours. Wait for next 4 hours. Not looking so. Wait for next 4 hours. Hmm? Marvel. Are you also? Well, this nigga is looking good for the day, actually. But the 4 hours is trying to engulf just 4 hours. So if this engulfs and close like this, the next this thing, that means possibility of session might be there. And Solana is not joking, man. The way this Solana is pumping, that guy, Solana is, any small chance, Solana is on the way. Solana is not even playing. I think Solana have touched 135 yesterday. Where this guy is pumping. Almost 235. Solana is not actually joking. Oh, guy is very, very serious. Fuck. Solana is about to go back to 130 something. Focus on Solana as well. And again, cake. I think cake is pumping as well. Cake. And the AI-16 also pumped yesterday very well. The AI-16 pumped pretty well yesterday. Also check on AI-16 and cake pumped very well yesterday. So you can see this. You can see this is only yesterday pump. Cake is looking good, and it's about moving again for today. Now it's about moving again for today. So watch on cake. Why Bitcoin is pumping. Some of them are. I think Pepe pumped as well. Okay, Pepe pumped, but it's not. It's Pepe is forming a pattern that's going to go parabolic very soon. Pepe is looking good as well. But all this kind of project, because Bitcoin is oppressing them, you have to enter them with a smaller, like you have to enter them with leverage, because Bitcoin is still oppressing them. Don't enter if you don't enter with smaller leverage. When Bitcoin is dumping, Bitcoin will be affecting them. But once Bitcoin drop dominance, they will start running. So Pepe is good, looking good. But these 4 hours, you have to hold on for these 4 hours. These 4 hours is not looking nice. Wait for next 4 hours. Pepe is not. SPS is good for 4 hours. SPS is already moving. Red is not looking good for these 4 hours. Tommy is not looking good for 4 hours. Tommy is not looking good on the daily. What's it called? TZ coin, 4 hours, looking nice for a move. Asta and BNB, they are going to be pumping now. My MYX, fantastic for these 4 hours, and I think for the day is going to make a ride. But one problem that this that MYX is forming a pattern, and this pattern does not move immediately. It needs some consolidation, some candles here before it will move. Probably might take like another 2 or 3 days for this MYX to be on a very high uptrend. Solana is not joking. Solana is not joking at all. These guys are not kidding. So Bitcoin is beginning to leak. Bitcoin is about to move again. I said 12 hours is bullish, but and the way 12 hours is looking, this 12 hours is looking like you want to go and looking like as if you want to go and do 124. No. Why is very in a haste running. If hours is looking, if somebody is after it, where is running. Campaign is looking good. Another thing, you can go to Binance, top gainers, go to Binance gainers on futures. You will still see some coins that are still moving there. You can like check them from their, you can check their listing if you can still see something good. Check Binance. Go to Binance, you might see something good right there. Some top gainers there. If Solana turn this guy to once this Solana is going to 250 something thousand, that is the next direction. Nothing is going to stop it. Once this kind of turn to green, going to 215,000, nothing is going to stop the movement. Bitcoin will be heading to 124k. Once they are done with those candles, these 4 hours, once they are done with them, because the overall trend of 12 hours candle is what is pushing the market. For me, I'm still thinking that the market is supposed to come down a little low. This 12 hours is the way it's powering. I don't understand. I was expecting like come down to around 119, 1193, 119,300, 119,500 before the pump. I don't know why it's moving like somebody's chasing them. I was expecting Bitcoin to come down to this level, come to this for this movement. Even this 118, my target for Bitcoin, 118 to 119. So I'm expecting Bitcoin to come for this next movement. This is my entry for today. If I'm to enter today, this is where I'm waiting for Bitcoin. 119 to 118, 118 investment for this pump. Don't know why it's running, but let's still be watching. Let's still be watching. These are my 2 targets for today. Because I put all these 2 arrows. Expecting Bitcoin to come down here. So we'll move. Solana. This Solana to come here. Here. Probably this one. It have taken this one on this, and it's pumping from there. But I'm not expecting to pump from this point. I'm expecting to come down at least. Come down to this level. Okay. Before I start pumping. But let's still see. There's still time. Out of 12 hours, this is the first candle of 12 hours. So we have about three more 4 hours candle. So I still come down and do the move. So I'm still expecting Bitcoin to come down a bit for this pump. Still waiting for Bitcoin for this pump. Okay, guys. I think that will be all for today. Somebody say check and B. All right. This nigga on the 12th, on the daily, in good, but Bitcoin also gonna be the problem. Bitcoin is gonna be the problem because when Bitcoin pump and dump, this guy will be dumping very faster than Bitcoin. So despite how good it's looking, Bitcoin is gonna be the challenge it's gonna face today. So if you are trading this guy, you have to focus on his pumping. If not, Bitcoin not gonna allow it to breathe. For the daily, looking good for the daily. But the question remains: is it gonna survive? Bitcoin is doing a retracement. That's the question. You're going to survive Bitcoin's retracement because Bitcoin is going to make another retracement very soon. Bitcoin is going to go another retracement very soon. Despite this pump, it's going to go on another retracement. But once Bitcoin is pumping, good for the day. Looking good for the day. For the 4 hours, also looking good. But all this rejection you're seeing right here happening because of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is one causing all this rejection. But for the day, it's going to pump. Okay, this nigga on the daily is fighting for survival. Yeah, looking good. Good. Good to go for the day. But for these 4 hours, no, 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 no. Bitcoin is still worrying this guy. Though he's trying to survive these 4 hours, but Bitcoin wave is too much on it. This is cross dodgy. This cross dodgy supposed to give this guy a continuation, but Bitcoin is pushing it up and down. But what you're gonna do if you're here, if you're trading this coin right now, what I would advise you to do is watch these first 4 hours. 4 hours. Allow it to close. If you close bearishly like this, next 4 hours, gonna give another continuation before a rejection. But the daily is so just calm down and watch it finish these first 4 hours first. Because Bitcoin is up and down. Bitcoin is still moving them up and down. So patient if you are not there already. But if you are there already, you have entered, let's say you entered here, you entered 0.17, good, stay there. But if you want to enter now, hold on, don't enter. But if you are there before, stay there. It's bullish. Bullish. This is kind of a retest before the next move because of this resistance. That's why you see dumping. All right, I think I've answered the question on YouTube. SPX. SPX. And guys, this Bitcoin for hours, where is pumping? If this thing turn green, Bitcoin is going straight up to 124,000. This Asia are pumping this market crazily. They are pushing it. Look at Ethereum, 150 something, 4455. Where they are pushing it. BNB 1001. Where they are pushing the market. Not joke. 1100 already on BNB. BNB make a new all-time high. 1101. Not joking. They are not joking. Men at work. Ethereum running. Lana running. See the problem now. The Bitcoin dumped from this 120,400. All the whole altcoin will sell off everything. That is why, that is the power of Bitcoin dominance. Just take a look at the previous pump that happened in the month of July. Okay, imagine when Bitcoin will lose dominance, how the market is going to fly. Imagine how they run on this. Okay, imagine BNB. Imagine we have dropped the dominance. Imagine how BNB will be. Imagine how BCH will be. Imagine how Solana. Yeah, Solana is. Look at Solana. Solana is not giving up. Not joking at all. 230 something. Targeting 250 something today. Imagine this is outside outside the US their hot season this thing dominance. Because hot season dominance is not even up to, you look at 68, not even up to 70 or 80%. Still on, we are still at neutral. Before some people enter the market might be on grid. Because if Bitcoin is approaching 120 something at neutral, that means our grid might be around 130. Grid might be around 130. So take it serious. Bitcoin is not kidding. Bitcoin is serious. I think SRP is trending. Okay, let's go and see. We have any meeting today? But we have FOMC today. Unemployment is still tentative because of the government lockdown. IMS service by 3 p.m. Not who government is on shutdown. America is on shutdown. Government and bull run just the run. Imagine when they are. Imagine if government is active. Just say no be their plan to shut down, so they can do their crazy things. They fit do their crazy things. So guys, Solana breaking out of this place right now in these 4 hours. Solana is going to next level. Once Solana is out of this level, God bye bye. But for me, I still want to wait for Bitcoin to do a retracement. I want to see Bitcoin around 119 before I will enter the market. I have my account that I opened since, so but I'm still doing my daily movement. I'm waiting for it to retrace a little. So I will enter. But the 12-hour candle pushing the market so much. I don't know why he's pushing it so hard today. Supposed to give us a space from the next, at least supposed to start pumping from the next 4 hours. Now it's not in space at all. 6 minutes to close this 4 hours. So let me be patient, waiting. Retest. Doesn't want to retest. Otilo Fafa. Okay. What leverage is good for the market? Please explain. My brother, leverage is up to you. It's you that will decide what you want. Whether I want to use high leverage or I want to use low leverage. It's solely on you, not on anybody. More leverage will give you peace of mind, right? High leverage will give you high BP. The higher your leverage, the higher. Okay, somebody says check AVNT. This AVNT, I don't know what will be a problem. Still dumping, but it's gonna be ready very soon. Preparing to be preparing, ready very soon. 1, 2, 3. Very soon, very soon. It's gonna be ready. For now, it's not ready. Not ready. Still, it's gonna be giving you small pump and dump because it's forming a pattern, right? Forming a pattern. So AVNT is gonna pump very soon. Very soon, very soon. Very. Just be looking around because this support, this support right now here is still holding it days now. So just put your eye around this 0.9. You're watching this 0.9 level and the 0.7 level. If you break this 0.9 level, then 0.7. If here is over. Because for me, my target was that this guy was supposed to come here. So come and take this loose. That was my target for this man. Come and take this loose and pump from here. That was my own target for this AVNT. Need to come and take that loose. So let's be watching how it goes. So for your leverage is what you want to make in your bull run and your entry. If you get a very lower entry, example, let me use this AVNT for example. Let me teach you about this leverage in this bull run. Now, AVNT market is on a trend and AVNT is dumping, right? Now, as this guy is going down, let's say this guy is coming to take this loose. All right. So, if you know that if you enter high leverage anywhere here to pump, it's going to liquidate you because it's still going down. Now, when this guy, example, if this guy approaches here, let's say that this guy is taking this loose, you know that if you set your order under this place with high leverage, if this guy hits here, take this loose, bam, and hit your order, it will bounce and start pumping. That if you enter the market here, nothing concerns you, your high leverage does not have anything to do with your market, then you're making good money. But if you enter at this top where the market is here, it's still this market has not made a decision. It's yet to make a decision whether it's going to pump or not. It's still on a downward trend. The trend is downward, and you're going to enter. It's going to mess you up because it's still on a downward trend. But if catch FVNT, dump to this point, take the lows. Let's say here is the last dump. Take the lows, and you set your order here, and this guy catches you here with a high leverage. It will pump you up, even if it's going to $10,000 without any stress. You make a whole lot of money. This is bull run. Now we are not in the bear season yet. The bear season is coming. Start looking for altcoins that are dumping. So you go and be looking at lows. If you catch their lows with high leverage, even if you use $2, you make a whole lot of money with $2. You make a whole lot of money with $2, even if you use $2, because you were able to catch their lows. You didn't enter in a trending market. You enter while it was retracing. So look for the altcoins that are still retracing before Bitcoin will finish all his drama. Because Bitcoin is going to either today or tomorrow, this weekend, we're supposed to have a little downward distance for Bitcoin. So why Bitcoin will be losing momentum is to enable altcoin to pump. Some of them, why Bitcoin is dumping now, they are still like this AVNT. They will be dumping. Target their lows. If you get their lows and enter with high leverage, nothing concerns you. You're going to make a whole lot of money. But if you don't get their lows and enter in, that is where the high leverage will become a problem for you. Because it's not going to be good that you enter bull run with a small leverage. It's not going to make sense. So target lows of most projects and set your order there. Let the market come there and trigger your order. How do you catch lows? Now, how do you look for lows of a market? One is this. Look for anywhere you see a candle make a spike and a reject. What is spike and reject? Example is this. This is a spike and it rejected. All right. This kind of thing. These are places market often bounce and start pumping. Let me look for which coin I'm going to use to give you an example, so people can understand it. Places you're going to set your order. If you are SMC person, because that's what people trade. So look for where there is a bullish order blocks. All right. Look for things like that. According to SMC people, look for something like that. Let me use this Bitcoin for example. Now this Bitcoin now let me go to Bitcoin 15 minutes. Now I'm looking for Bitcoin order for today. Bitcoin is pumping. No, I'm not worried. But see where I'm waiting for Bitcoin. Let it finish pumping. I'm waiting for Bitcoin to come something like this. Come somewhere like this. I'm waiting for Bitcoin to come to somewhere like this. Because I know that after all these things it's doing, you're gonna look for all this liquidity. Something like this. Bitcoin will always come to some places like this. Right? So I wait for things like this. Anywhere market make a spike and reject, market always go there. Go and take those. Now, as Bitcoin is pumping right now, you can see that it's making a spike. It's pumping with speed. Each time it pump with speed, a spike, and it will reject. Like this one now. This is a spike and reject. It must come here and take the highs. Right? It must come and take these highs. These are places that market must come. It make a spike and reject. Must come up here again. Must come to take these highs back again. All right. So this is the kind of places we wait for market. Let's say something like this now. Market must surely come to places like this. All right. So you look for something like this and be targeting those meme coin. Look for those meme coin that you feel like, okay, they are not pumping yet. Let's say let's use ENA. Let's go to ENA on the daily. ENA is not pumping much yet. Now, let's say after Bitcoin finish all his drama and slow down for meme coin. Before he slow down, he's gonna dump the whole meme coin. He's gonna dump them again. You see this place now, see this kind of thing in ENA. Market must come here because this is liquidity. All this spike and reject the market. Spike and reject. As long as the market have not tested it before, market must come here. This is liquidity. All these are liquidities. Market must surely come to them. So let's say I'm targeting ENA for my bull run. Now ENA is pumping now, all right? But I know that the pump is for a while because Bitcoin is going to come down. Bitcoin is going to dump them later. So while I'm targeting them for altcoin season, I will say I'll come here now and I'll be watching ENA. If ENA is dropping, once ENA started dumping now, let's say ENA started dumping, this is 0.4. If ENA is dropping, I will not be looking at ENA dropping, because this is a previous order, all right? And the market, I'll be watching the pattern. What is ENA forming? Why it's coming down? Because I'm trading candlesticks and pattern. And I will not be watching the pattern. ENA is for, let's say ENA is forming what pattern for me while it's dropping. Now, why ENA is dropping, I'll be watching, because this is a pattern already, right? They're supposed to pump ENA, right? ENA is supposed to pump from here because it's a pattern. It's showing that ENA want to pump. But because I know that market makers these days, they always want to extend this thing, they might just allow ENA to do all this thing because Bitcoin is pumping. ENA might just do this thing now, come here, and they will reject it again. ENA will start coming down again. Before ENA will come down to this point I'm targeting, you will see the sign. ENA will start showing you something like this. ENA will be dropping. Let's say ENA is dropping like this. Straight line. All of a sudden, ENA will change from the straight line. Start going sideways. ENA will start going sideways. Okay. That means ENA is about to reverse. When candle is coming down straight, focus once you see it going sideways. Once candle start going like this, next thing is you see it do like this. One leg will form. Once again. Hold on, I've started for altcoin. So secret to catch market trends, to know when market or when market is dumping, focus your candlesticks. Whenever, let me show you people again. Whenever market is dropping, whenever Bitcoin is done, now Bitcoin is going to dump all of them. Watch this thing I'm going to draw for you now. Anytime market is pumping or dumping, I will also show you this thing with Bitcoin and Solana. Anytime market is pumping or dumping, let's say market is dumping, market will be dumping on a straight line. All of a sudden you see dumping. Next thing you see it, instead of from, sorry, my hand is shaking now. As it's dropping like this, next thing you see it, instead of going like this, you start going like this. You see that here it's no longer the same thing with here. All right. So anytime you see this thing on the chart, just note that market is about to reverse. Market is about to form a pattern to reverse. All right. Start going inside. The pattern have changed. Next thing it will continue again and move up one leg. If it's going to form this type of W, it will come up here. You will not say, hey, we are up. No, we are not up. Remember that this is a pattern. This is a pattern. That means it's not complete. Even if it's complete, because if you want to form V pattern, V pattern goes straight. It does not go inside. But let me take time and teach you this thing now. Let me teach you how to get V pattern and the V pattern and the N pattern. If it's going down, about to reverse and form a pattern, market is want to form V pattern, it will give you straight away, straight and form V and start moving up, and it will hit resistance and start dumping. That is V. But if it's W pattern, W goes like this and it starts going inside. Because we have different types of W, right? I've teach you about different types of W. Sorry, I like to explain very, very well. I don't want people to make a mistake. I taught people yesterday and the other days types of W. We have this type of W. and we have this type of W. All right. So these are two types of W we have. This one, this one, and this one. Are not the same. They are not the same. All right. Their difference is this. This is resistant. This is resistant. This one is a resistant. This one meets resistant very fast. This one don't meet it very fast. Now, when that altcoin you are targeting is dumping, when that your altcoin you are targeting, whenever is dumping, all right, what are you going to expect in the market? You are going to expect, okay, I want to buy ENA. After Bitcoin is done, Bitcoin will dump all of them back again. Once Bitcoin want to hand over to them, Bitcoin will dump them. Anytime you see Bitcoin not dumping now, very soon, you see Bitcoin want to hand over to them. Now, they have to dump also. Now, watch them. Because they are all using this same pattern. From up, they will go inside. First of all, target, are they going up here? It is not the market have not started moving. It's still pumping. That means it's forming this type of W. It will come here and do the last drop and drop again. Because before, market maker used to form this type of W, but they find out that most people are catching it now. Now they don't form this type of W. They will do it like this. They will extend it. They will drag it down. Form another pattern. Drag it down again. And form W again. And start pumping. So now you want to enter with high leverage because this is bull run. You don't have much liquidity. You want to enter with $2, $5, $10. Now your target is what? And wait for the market. Come here. You set your order here. Even if you set 400x, when this drops here and hit here, it will consolidate and hit out other people. Target all the whole orders. Want to liquidate them to catch your own and carry you up. It does not have option. Once you don't catch, you don't catch. You don't get option. You carry it, you go up. So even if you enter here with 500x, 1000x, market cannot do anything to you because you catch the bottom of the reversal. But if you come here, if you now saw this thing now, you saw it when it's doing this thing, you thought it's here. You now enter here. Remember, it will take you up, right? You're on profit. You'll be happy. Next thing, it will drop you and liquidate you because the pattern is not complete yet. If you also catch this bottom here, it's not complete. It will go up again. It might liquidate you. Why it's coming down to do this final leg. So wait for the final leg touches of the market and catch the bottom. If you enter with 400x, nothing will happen. They will carry you to your destination. Then again, some pattern we form with U, which is copper handle. Some pattern will form with U. You see the forming like this. You wait for this. You wait for the rising of this U. Come here and set your order. They must pick you from here. Pick you from here and start moving. If they're forming V, you have to target them. Once the V reverse, target here. You enter with high leverage. They cannot do anything. Carry you up. Because you enter this last bottom. Then if they're forming N, your market is forming N, you have to wait for this last leg. After it have taken this low, come here, wait for it. And set your order here. Why is pumping back here? I've entered from here at this leg. So your target always should be what is market forming. The whole market is pumping now because Bitcoin is pumping. They are still pumping on a very slower pace. Their pace now is very, very slow. Once Bitcoin is done, Bitcoin is going to altcoin. It's going to dump them again. While Bitcoin is dumping the altcoin, that is when you are going to look for your main entry. Your entry, example for this ENA, let's say I want to trade this ENA. Your entry should not be here because this ENA has not started pumping. this is just a joke. Bitcoin will drop them. Why? How do I know that Bitcoin is going to drop them? Because of this. Despite that ENA has formed this pattern, right? We show ENA want to pump now. No. Look at this. Bitcoin is going to drop them again. And I will go and do this thing now because Bitcoin is pumping. Maybe Bitcoin around Bitcoin 130, 124, 123. And I will be pumping. Now, and I will do this again. When this thing now has become a leg for ENA will come here and reject. Why Bitcoin? When Bitcoin will be when Bitcoin want to reduce its dominance, Bitcoin will crash all of them again. They will go down again and peak. So for those ones that are still forming pattern like this AVNT, they are still forming because they are not following Bitcoin here to pump. They are still dumping. So those ones, you have to go and wait for them at their bottom. That MVNT, have I deleted it? I will remove it. Let me check this. Have in a while. Stop with you. Keep pumping. If So if you see this coin now, you look at the 4 hours, you see that this guy is forming a pattern. See that this guy is forming a pattern. Almost the same way Bitcoin did. This consolidation going on right here for targeting either a breakout or to continuation of the dump. Targeting breakout or continuation. So, but if you go on the daily is still showing that it's not 100% complete. Daily is showing it's not 100% complete. What is this guy forming? This guy is forming W pattern. You know why? Because it's a new project. You will not see the complete leg of this W. Now, what you are seeing now is this. It's gonna form. It's gonna look now like N pattern because it's a new project. So your target now is should be what is going to be the last movement of this coin after all this thing is doing here. Target the lows. Target the lows and get the lows of this coin. Anywhere is bouncing from are going to make money while you are using high leverage. If it's going to take these lows for a reversal, target it. If it is here, it's going to bounce. You must see it spike and reject. How do you catch a coin trusted very well? You want to enter. Open the chart, focus the chart, visit the chart always. Before any major project moves up or down, there must be a spike. There must be a spike. That was why I was able to catch Bitcoin at 109 because I was watching it spike. Focus the spike of every project I want to enter. If this coin is going to bounce because of this support level, because once there's a support, possibility of rejecting from a support is there. You might see it hit this support and reject and start pumping. It might not come here again because there is a support here. Let's say you want to trade this coin for bull run. You have to put all your eyes in this support level. Your eye will be here. You should visit this coin always because this nigga is on a support level. So because it's on a support level, there is possibility of you seeing a major bounce, bam, spike downward and reject and coming back again. Pump have started. Probably when you see it again, it's already pumping up to this place. You say, hey, this coin is pumping. Before you know it, you have taken this highs. Because the next target for this coin is what is top. This is what I'm teaching you. Spike and reject. This is what bearish order block must come here, or bearish liquidity must come here. So if this guy must come here, that means if you enter here, if this is the last drop and you carry you here, that means you're going to make money. So imagine you enter here with high leverage and this guy reject and hit here and carry you up with high leverage and come here. Even if you use $2, $3, you're going to still make money. You, whenever price is going to do the same for the bull run. So that is the secret on how to catch the market moves and how to use high leverage in the bull market. Because you cannot use, you are not a market maker. People that use 5 leverage, 3x, 4x are people that have big liquidity. You cannot use $5 and use 2x. That means bull run will finish, you're going to make only $500. So target any project you want to enter, look for the lows and wait for the lows. Catch the lows with high leverage and you can never get liquidated. Don't enter at the middle of the coin. You see how Bitcoin now is dropping them. Bitcoin did 12400 and it's dropping. You see everywhere now is red. You can see the red is everywhere. Why I see not this red? Because Bitcoin is dropping all of them. Bitcoin is still moving up, but they are dropping. Are they not supposed to be on green? But Bitcoin is dropping them because Bitcoin is still having the dominance. The dominance of Bitcoin is still very high, 58.68. Though it's dropping, it's reducing slowly. Slowly it's reducing, but it's still very high. We need to catch it around 6%. Altcoin will go parabolic. So you focus any project you want to buy, any project you feel like you love, your eyes should always be there. Because Bitcoin is going to still crash the altcoin again. After Bitcoin finished its own, let's say if this 120 is where Bitcoin is going to leave altcoin to pump. Let's say Bitcoin is going to hand over here at this 120. Like I said yesterday, 120, 121, or 124. If Bitcoin is going to drop over here, this guy, you will see this guy dropping every day. This guy will start dropping. This guy now will start dropping. Now, watch out. There will be a market spike very soon. Altcoin will crash. Altcoin will drop with speed and pick up. From there, alt season have started. Let's say Bitcoin is going to drop the dominance here. You see altcoin gradually going down. To be going down. Before you know, the market will make another spike down. That spike is for altcoin to pick. Spike and reject. Altcoin will pick up from there. Start running. All right. So put your attention on any coin you want to buy. Let's say you want to buy Solana. Right. Now, let's say I want to buy Solana. This place now should be my target. Let's say I want to buy Solana. Solana must come here. If Solana is about to, if altcoin is going to come today, Solana must drop down here and take these lows and form another pattern from here. Start moving. But this is a pattern forming here. After this thing now, Solana will consolidate and dump. If Solana is my target, right? Example, all my eye will be on Solana. I'm waiting for Solana to because Solana is about to hit what? Resistance. And after resistance, this is a previous order that is waiting. Now, when Solana hits this resistance and rejects, let's say reject from here or from here. However, it's gonna come back here and pick these lows and reverse. So let's say Solana is reversing from here and I catch my order is here. If Solana hits me here and carry me, even if I use 400x on Solana, but that's how it will carry you to bull run finish. Can never be liquidated because once market reject and pump and pick, not coming there again until bull run is over. Not going to come there again until the bull run is over. All right. So, leave. We are catching something from this plan. God bless you, Mr. V. Continue to feed. Please help me check altcoin. Okay? Check high fee. Altcoin. Okay, Fatcoin. Okay, so I think this is my last line for Fatcoin. My reversal point. Why did I put this line? Let me see. What did I see there? I need to put this. Okay. Fatcoin. All right. So guys, look at my order for Fatcoin. See where I'm targeting Fatcoin. Despite Fatcoin is pumping, right? But yet see where I keep Fatcoin. I'm expecting Fatcoin to drop to 0.222. Despite Fatcoin is at 0.6 something. I'm still expecting Bitcoin to drop Fatcoin, please, because why? There is a previous order here. Now, I'm expecting everything Fatcoin is doing. Fatcoin has formed first leg, consolidate, form again, rejected. I'm expecting Fatcoin after all this gara to make a spike down, come and hit here and reject. So let's say if Fatcoin, let's say this is my order here, target here. I put Fatcoin 300x, 200x, 50x, 100x, and Fatcoin make this spike hit here and reject. Remember that my bull run is gonna be sweet because Fatcoin is gonna carry me from here. Once it hit my target and successfully carry me, it's not gonna come back again until whenever bull run is gonna finish. So this is my targeted order for Fatcoin 0.2. Despite that it's pumping, I'm still hopeful that it's gonna dump. I'm still hopeful. My first line, second line, because of this. So I'm still hopeful that Fatcoin is gonna come here. You know why? There is see this place. See this? Must come here. You see, so it's almost there. But if you must come here, it must want to go and trigger people's order. It might want to go and liquidate people. That's why I bring it down here. I pick me from here. That is it. Fatcoin. Fatcoin is almost at its reversal point. High fee. So the person that asked for Fatcoin, if that's from okay, next in next. Let me see Fatcoin. Fatcoin daily is trying to reverse. Try to form a reversal pattern, but the feeling that it's gonna go down and meet for this orders here. Come down here. Trying to reverse. No, Bitcoin is gonna drop them more. Drop them. So see this AVNT. You see this this level. So this level is a level of support, right? So if FVNT is gonna pick up from here, because possibility of picking from here is there, and pick from here. So if it's gonna pick from here, you have to watch it closely. Go to the one time frame and find out. It's gonna pick from here because this is a support level. This is the previous order. Support is here. Likely gonna pick from here. If it did not pick from here after today, then it's gonna come down to this high fee. Keep pumping. Evident trying to Asta. Two people, right? Asta is bullish, right? Don't forget. Because what's it called? BNB is pumping. BNB is also bullish for today. Asta is looking high fee. This God don't chop the low, so this guy now is at the lows. All right. If you look at the weekly now, this guy is trying to bounce from here. Trying to bounce from here. And this is inverted cross dodgy. The possibility of this guy pumping from here today is here. I likely start pumping from here. Or this guy will drop down here. Drop down to this place. Drop here and start pumping. You can just set your order here. First order here, second order. Okay, so I think that is that. Me, let me see if there's any question on X before I will close. But they will say I'm not checking their own question. The people on hey Facebook people, sorry, no they even read. I'm so glad that you them. God bless you. Thank you very much, guys, from praise. Never even check Facebook comments. Just focus on okay, digital. I saw your comment. It's called side. Okay. SMYX board. I've done that. Order for sorry. Okay. If there's any I am already tired. Facebook have many comments. Jehovah. Topvee, please touch us. Teach us how to block profit. Oh, not be today. Oh. This one will be later. Facebook don't fool everywhere. Jehovah. Well done, sir. Pattern. Thank you very much. Topvee, teach some of us how to block profit. This one, he repeated it how many times? That one will be next time. But the simplest way to block profit is to use stop loss. Use stop loss. If you're on profit, let's say you're making your profit of $10, you go and put your profit, go and put your stop loss. It's normally stop loss is used for blocking loss, but me, I use stop loss to block profit. So stop loss is meant to block your loss, but me, I use my own to block profit. So when I enter market, I'm seeing profit. Let's say I'm having $10, and I'm not sure of that particular coin. It might retrace. I will go and block $5. I will go to take profits. First of all, I go to take profit. I will type 0. I will just type 1. It will show me take profit of $1. I will type 2, 3, 4, 5 on the percentage side of take profit. If you show me $5, I will not see. I will not look at the number, the market number where it writes. Wait, let me see. What is this thing called? So how I, let's say if I go to TP, I go to TP, you know, TP, they have a place they call trigger price and the offset price. Let's say you're using Binance. They have trigger price and offset price. That's take profit, and they have stop loss. If I go to take profit side, I'll go to that offset, the percentage side. I will type 1. Let's say if I type 1 is showing me take loss. I will not take that price. I will not take. I will not go to take profit. That place they like take profit. The place they like, the place that is written trigger price of take profit. I will see the number that is written there. I will now go and do what? Carry the number and place it on take profit. I will not clean take profit. I will not carry the number of take profit and bring it to stop loss. Instead of keeping it on take profit, I will clean take profit and bring it down to stop loss. Instead of now stop loss to be for my loss, it will not be to protect my profit. In case the market is still pumping or is still going my side, I will not be happy to still carry me. They go. All right. Instead of you to lose out, probably you want to set stop take profit, because most times you might say take profit and the thing might take you out, but because this thing might still want to go far. Instead of me to do take profit 1, take profit 2, I will just go and set how much I want to protect. If I want to protect $10 and I still see potential on that coin, I will just go, and if I go to take profit, I will set how much I want to take. I will not carry the amount and bring it to stop loss and clean the take profit one and put it on stop loss. And that will protect my particular amount for me. That particular amount will be protected. But I think by tomorrow next, I will try to log in into my exchange on the system here and show you people here again. But I'm supposed to have the video on Facebook, but I don't know if, because I remember sometime in the month of May or June, I think I teach people about how to use stop loss to take profit. But probably the anytime tomorrow, next tomorrow, if I remember, I will come and show you people again how to do it. I don't always use take profit because I don't want anything that will happen to my thing. If I see potential on a coin, I will leave it to go stop loss and protect it. But I think I will show you people that later. All right. Okay. No more question on YouTube and on Facebook. So Prince Otedefa. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrongly. So that's your question. I will try to do that sometime or this week or tomorrow. Very, very busy this time around. Yeah. So I guess no question anywhere again. I've taken first 2 questions on Facebook. I think I've taken question on X. With YouTube, no more question. So please, if you have any other question, just what you can do is to just come to X and send the request. The request on X. We are still on X. In case today is your first time, type Topvee Media on X. Go to X, type Topvee Media on X. You will come up here and ask your question. Ashaka, go ahead. YouTube. Good. Mm. Mm. Ability to do what? Why not? Something that is, where is Fatcoin now? Fatcoin is at 0.6. That one has more thing. Something at 0. Something at 0.6. What is 0.2? That one has small thing. That one has small thing. Okay. 0.2, 0.2, 0.3 is a small thing for market to do. Bitcoin, if Bitcoin do only Bitcoin will come to 0.2. People say don't know Bitcoin. Bitcoin is at 120. Before Bitcoin will lose dominance. Eh? Bitcoin will drop everything. Bitcoin will drop them. So it's just an order. So it's just an order. All right. It's just an order. Why you said that order is because if anything makes that particular order trigger, bro, you don't make a if anything makes that order to trigger. $100 million added to the market. Okay, so BNB have made a new high today, 1,101. So if BNB has made this order, these new highs, 1,100 and something plus, that means Bitcoin will likely gonna do something today, and probably by next week, I see a new highs for Bitcoin from now to next week, Tuesday, over 125 plus, and the Solana also going to trigger its own. BCH trigger their own. Get ready for Asta. OBS is disconnected. Why? Why? Why are you disconnected? So, any other question? Somebody requested for Mike now. What is the person? Person have rocked. Okay, I think I have to shut down the video right now. No question on YouTube. No question on YouTube. Okay, guys. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Have a successful bull run. Very careful. Instead of you to close a very beautiful position, better look for another exchange and trigger another entry. Don't close any beautiful position you have already. You can use another exchange and continue from there. Don't allow anybody to give you bad advice to close and enter again. No. You look at your order and your order is looking very good. You can use another exchange and set another from there. Don't get close a beautiful position that you are not sure if market is going to come down there. Example, imagine closing Solana entry or Ethereum entry that you got at 3,000 something, 2,000 something. When are you sure it's going to come there again? So to close beautiful entry, you use another exchange and target the next movement. Dolish, do you have any question? GM bro, how you doing? Sure. 4,001 to 4,005. 4,001 to 4,005. And you want to close it, bro. Bro, Ethereum use how many days to go to 4,005? And I want to close it while Ethereum is about to take dominance. Bitcoin is about to hand over to Ethereum very soon. And I want to close your Ethereum 4,001. Do you know where you catch? Look at where you caught Ethereum. Don't you have another exchange? Don't you have another exchange? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. So if you have anything you are suspecting, you go to that place, put stop loss. Let's say go to 4,002 or 4,003. Rotate the money there. Put stop loss there. All right. Let's say market is going to bounce. Rotate some part of the money. Leave it to be running. Go to MEXC. If you have another entry, you are targeting. Okay, probably Ethereum is going to drop down again. All right. If it's dropping down, let it come there. Let it be on another exchange. For now, this one he caught now is golden. You don't know what is going to happen again. Ethereum might from here and go to 10,000. You might not see 4,001 again. Because if Bitcoin drops dominance today or tomorrow or next week, it is Ethereum that is picking up. Ethereum is going from here to 10,000 and you now close your entry. You now start looking for another entry again. So if let's say you did not enter very well, right? Your entry, fool your eye. Like the amount you used to enter, no good for you. Yes, your leverage no good. Now, wait for Ethereum retest. Let's say Ethereum is going to test to 4,003. Let's say Ethereum now retesting this 4,003. Example, because there is another. Let's say Ethereum coming here. You now go to another exchange and set the big money or big leverage for Ethereum because that one today, the old one should be here. Now let's say now Ethereum is going up, right? Ethereum is going up. What I teach people before about market, about market forming pattern. I teach people about market forming pattern just now. A market going straight and going inside. That means it's a reversal. Now the same thing with pumping. The market is pumping like this, and all of a sudden it start going like this. That means a reversal is also coming very soon. A retest. Now, if you go to Ethereum, you can see that. You go to Ethereum now, you see that something like that is happening on Ethereum. All right. So let's say this is Ethereum 4 hours. You can see that Ethereum now going up straight and now it's going sideways. That means a retest is coming very soon, right? Retest is on the way. Retest can be here, and make new high. All right. So the retest is coming very soon. Now let's say you have gotten 4,001 here. See your entry here. Here is your entry, and the Ethereum retest might be here or here, and you go and close something that you got here. Instead of that, you put stop loss here. I'm talking to you as if you're watching me. I don't know if you're watching me on any of the video stream. You're watching me from there. See what I'm doing. So if you to close this entry here, to put stop loss here. Put a stop loss right here. Rotate this money here, all the whole money here. Now Ethereum go up. Now make a retest here and start bouncing from here. This one is still on. You have opened a new one in the exchange. Ethereum retesting and hitting here, carry you while you have increased your leverage and your margin. To move on, this one is still here available for you. Don't know if you catch me, brother. Bro, are you there?
So,
All right. Yeah, just put give a distant stop loss to protect some money. Don't make it tight. If you make it tight, it's gonna hit it because exchanges always look for stop loss. They always look for stop loss. Okay? So don't make it so tight. All right, guys. Have a beautiful day, everyone. From Facebook, from YouTube, from Twitch, from okay, I'm not on TikTok today. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X. Today, have a beautiful day, every one of you. The 4 hours again has opened. Remember, 12 hours is bullish. Remember, Bitcoin is targeting 124K today. And watch your market. Ethereum is bullish on the 4 hours. Right? This 4 hours are just closed. Ethereum is looking bullish. Solana is struggling, but this is likely going to still pump Ethereum based on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is likely going to still pump them, right? If it's moving, Bitcoin is not going to move and leave them. All right, so just watch the market movements as it's going to move right now, and maintain your stop loss where necessary, take profit where necessary if you wish to. But in a bull run, you have to be careful how you take profit. So you not lose your good head. You open a range. That from there. Okay, Asta is still looking bullish, and Asta is going to move again on these 4 hours. Red is still dropping. SPS, this kind of rejection happen here. Don't stop this. Don't start this thing. Don't start this thing. I want to do this thing. I dump. You want to dump. No try. B&B. Are ever ready. Are ever pumper. Let's say this. B&B not too. This 4 hours. B&B not too good. Though. 4 hours not too good. 4 hours of pumper reject. B&B is not too looking. It's not looking so nice in these 4 hours. I just give a pump. I just give a fake out. Pump and dump. This 4 hours is not looking bullish, but 100% might just dump the market very soon. Make a pump. Just make a pump and pump. Yet people are taking profit already. Some niggas have to start taking profit. Just make a pump. Yet hyper liquid. This 4 hours the past now was not good. So let's see what you're gonna do. Go up. Okay, so it's running again. This guy is just running. Bullish today. Probably going to take the highs of 222 something. Because they have 200 and 260, 260, 260. There's so many reasons why OKB is going to still pump very, very well. Many reasons why OKB pump very, very. And still put your eye on OKB. Why should? Because people are still investing money there. People are pumping. Like big. Most of the big entries that come from Bitcoin come from OKB. Literally come from OKB. All right, guys. Gonna see you tomorrow. Have a